I'm going to model some kind of sci-fi specimen container, something along those lines. I'm not quite sure. It's going to take a few videos to do this, and I'm probably going to texture it in Substance Painter. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to press 7, look from the top, and I'm going to Shift A, mesh, circle, and I'm going to choose 8 vertices. Looks like this, and I'm going to rotate Z 22.5 to get it like that. Okay, go into edit mode and select it all. I've got vertex selected, so deselect, and let's grab these two and pull them out a little bit like that. And let's grab all of these and pull them up a little bit. Just go for that kind of a shape, maybe, I guess. All right, let's see here. So let's take this and extrude up a little ways like this to make the base part. And let's extrude up again and scale in a bit. I'm going to start with that there. And actually, maybe for the bottom, I might just press F for now. And with that still selected, I might bevel that. Control B. Actually, I'm going to hold off on the beveling for the moment. Okay. I'm going to select this piece here and Shift D to duplicate it, P to break it out. I'm going to use this to make sort of the glass part. So let's just extrude this up a ways like that, and then let's start thinking about I might, for this, I might put on solidify. Trouble seeing this, and I want to make sure my polys are going the right way. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the cavity shader. Okay, make sure it's even. Take that off for a moment. Make sure I don't have anything else going on here. Yeah, no, I'm just going to leave that like that for the moment. All right, I'm going to come up with that one selected there. I'm going to Shift D to make the top part. This is not necessarily the height. I'm going to go higher than that. Let's P and break that out. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to extrude up. And then I'm going to extrude up again. S to scale and come in like that. And I'm going to F to make a face. And then let's look from the front, and I'll put an edge loop in here and Control B and split it to make an area like that. And then I'll take this edge here, don't worry about that, pull it down, use S to scale it in, and let's see. That later. Let's scale this in. Let's recalculate that outside. Let's try solidify here. I'll come in. Let's try that amount. So let's take this, Shift and click that, and Control L, modifiers. Put it on there. I might not want to do it that way, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to just focus on that piece and see what's going on here. Better. Okay. What I might do is just put a face on there. There. I'll do something with that in a bit. What I'm going to do now is bevel this. Okay, I'm going to take all of these, go in. I'm going to actually delete that face for now. All these edges here. Might actually have to delete this for the moment. I don't want to be distracted by that. Come to think of it, I want all of these edges. I'm going to bevel all of these together. Okay, so looking from the front, I guess, just a nice big bevel like this, and I'm gonna roll my mouse up like that. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. And now I'm gonna come in here, I'll do that. I'm gonna scale this in the X. And we'll take that piece, we'll extrude it down again, scale it a bit. Just a little bit of a lip. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to bevel that the same, like that. I'm going to take this F to make a face begin on there, but I'm also going to bevel it like that. Deal with smoothing later. Okay, that's better. And down here, I've got a face on there. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. That down here, I'm going to, it's a smaller one. Okay, now let's have a look at shading this. And I'm going to put on bevel. I'm going to go for angle. And I'm going to bring an edge loop up here and there to do that. Maybe I'll do weighted normal and auto smooth. Let's do that. We'll see. This one, I am going to add solidify on that one, bring it to the top, and we are going to come in with even thickness. Yeah, okay, we'll go back to that. Leave it like that for the moment. Maybe I will go ahead with that. And then I want to come in here and in edge selection, I'm going to select this edge and hold down shift, that edge, this one and this one. Control B, and pull quite a bit. Just want to see if I like the roundness of that. I'm now going to go around and hold Shift and Control and select this edge here. And bevel that with Control B. Okay. Control plus a little bit and pull that up a little. And let's come back. Let's try I'm going to, let's see, I'll do that. I'm going to leave it like that for now. All right, let's turn this to both. Up these, just look a little bit nicer. And I'll put on a matte cap that I like to continue with. I'm going to take an edge instead. Duplicate that, scale it down a bit. I'm going to extrude down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it would have been all right. I will close that off. Recalculate outside and let's see. I won't do anything yet. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to bring that down to the surface there. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in a, I'll just use a cylinder. I'll leave it at 32 as well. Scale it down. And move that into the center. I'm just going to make a big hole in that. Like right around there. Kind of thing. Let's make sure everything should be okay with that. I'm going to select this and do Boolean and just pull it up to the top. I'm going to choose fast. With the eyedropper, we'll do this. I'll click apply. And I'll just hide that for the moment. Okay. Actually wanted this maybe to have a bottom on it. Oh. Extrude that down and in like that, maybe F. Okay, now I'll put some edge loops on here. Now I'll change things and select all the way around here. I'll do that. I'm going to scale this down quite a bit, pull it forward, pull it like that. And I'll go ahead and put a mirror on. That's roughly what I'm going to go for. I'll go for it and apply that, but I'll come in here and look from the side and wireframe. Yeah, it's fine. Now I'm going to do another Boolean on this thing. Yeah, okay, good. And I'll apply that. And for these, let's select the heads, Control B. I don't need that many segments. In fact, I think I might do it like that. Scale them in the Z and just push them down. Actually, let's see the bottoms. Let's get rid of the bottom faces. Mush them in there. Like that. And I was thinking, manipulate and just maybe I can delete these faces. Push it down in. Okay. And just take the top edges and bevel them. Or do that. Does it look okay? I'm not sure if that thing looks right or not. I'm going to grab those two edges and pull them down a bit. I'm not sure that that's right, but I want that thing there, but we'll see. And then let's do this. Let's come in here. I'm going to put an edge loop there like that. And I think what I'll do is I'll use the knife tool and I'm just going to cut across. And I'll take it, I'll just make sure that it's straight. Okay, move it up a bit. I'm going to Control B. Okay, yeah, I may have had a problem here. These may not have joined. There we go. Okay. Let's split that up and add some segments. Okay, if I do that, oops. Can I get 1, 2, 3? Yeah, okay, 3 spaces there. Press I to inset, pull those in, and just gesture them in like that. And let's take these edges here. I'm holding down Shift and Alt. I'm getting all these guys. Little bevel right there. Those, round them off. I think I got them all. And it's just debatable if I also want to take the outer edge on all of these and bevel. I couldn't do very much. Let's try it. I could come out to about there. Did it help? Did it not help? Not really liking this, so I'm going to come out and I'm going to actually delete those faces and just do that for the moment. Let's see what happens. Not much different, but okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is, what am I going to do? If I can, I'm going to come in here, my 3D cursor there, and bring in a, I'll bring in a cylinder again. I'll probably go for like 24. I'll leave it like that. Actually, I probably don't want a cylinder. But anyways, I'm going to try it. I'm going to switch over to snap to face with align rotation, and we're going to see. It doesn't snap that good. I might be doing something wrong. So what I actually tend to do is just to take that and just use one face, and maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing anyhow. That's what I want to do. All right, turn that off. And just move this down and scale it. You'll see how well this works. I'm going to switch over to normal. I'm going to extrude out. Make sure my polys are in the right way. And push that in. And let's try this. Let's go Shift C to bring the 3D cursor right back to the middle. And take that and set its origin to 3D cursor. I'll go back to global and mirror. And we'll see. Okay, things are going to go a little funny when I do this, probably. Let's add a boolean, bring it up. I'll switch over to fast. Try this. Okay. Let's take this and hide it. It's basically what I'm going to want to do. So let's not hide it. Let's go ahead and apply that. I'll keep the mirror on for the moment. In fact, I'm going to switch to individual origins and just S to scale. And then I'm going to take this, I'll go on a median. Oh, I didn't. Go back to normal. Let me pull that in. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here exactly. Maybe I'll inset and make a hole. Place where like a cable or wire or something will come in. That's got a mirror on, right? Okay. Control B. I'll do that, and we'll shade smooth. And let's just focus on that. We can get rid of the bottoms now. Okay. Yeah, it ends up being a lot of polys. In fact, I don't even need that as I think about it. Or that dissolve that edge. And I probably don't need so many of these. Let's just dissolve those. I'm not trying to conserve my polys particularly. Let's just scale that in. I'm just doing whatever. You know, let's say it was like that. And then what I could do is maybe I do something there after. Let's see. Let's bring the 3D cursor there and just try this with a curved path. And let's go to global. Just rotate Y90. Always look from the front and just scale it down and drag this. So say it was something like that. Select that. And just G. How did that go? And G. Actually, I'm going to want it a little bit higher than that. Maybe like a battery or something, or a cylinder of some sort back here. Let's go ahead and put some thickness on this under the curves, geometry, bevel, like this. Okay. So we'll come back in. Yeah, we'll take the whole thing and pull it out. Select that top. Look from the top and press E to extrude. I might do a couple times. We'll get it roughly like that. I'll extrude again. And let's Shift C to bring the 3D cursor there and take this. Let's set that to the 3D cursor. And we'll go ahead and we'll mirror this. I hope it would look okay mirrored. And maybe it does need to be thicker. you know, and then I would do something along the back, and also do something down here later. I was thinking of just holes. I will do some stuff in Substance Painter, of course, but I wanted a lot of this in the geometry, and I know it's very destructive modeling, but what the hell? What the hell? Let's have some fun here. So let's go ahead and bring in a cylinder. 24 is fine with me. Let's rotate X90. We'll make some holes in this. I don't know if this is looking any good or if it's looking dumb. It's always hard for me to tell. Oh, sometimes one. I want to put an arrow down here. Or do I want to put an arrow there? That might be odd to put an arrow. But one? No, but I got a lot of ones. I don't know. I don't know. Just making this up as I go along. Yeah, a single one might look good. The button kind of thing. Okay, that's what I'm going to try. Just have to be careful about crossing over. Let's see how this would work anyhow. Let's make sure that's flipped the right way. Let's take this guy here. Let's make sure we save. Let's throw a boolean here. Bring it up. I'm going to just use fast. Put that. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and apply that. Let's bring that back. Scale it a bit. And let's try just a nice bunch of bubbles like that. That will get rid of the back face there. And bring it in. Just deselect what I don't want. There should be nothing else there. Okay, watch this. Maybe I had something else selected. We have something there. Yeah, something is better than nothing. And I also wanted to do like an arrow on here. I wanted to show you a way to do that. Okay, just like this. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna select this face, and I'm gonna use it as instead of bringing in a plane of my own. So there, got it already positioned. I'm gonna scale this in the X. I'm gonna scale it completely, and like you know, like you'd make an arrow, sort of sci-fi arrow. And I don't know if this is going to look any good here, but I'm going to press 1 to go into vertex selection. I'm going to shift Control B so I can bevel this. And I'm going to make sure I've got 4, 5, just like that. Okay, so another way to sort of do a boolean. I don't know if that actually. Let's maybe back up a little bit. And actually, let me make this a little bit sharper, just like that. And select it all. Same thing, shift Control B. It's not going to be much sharper now that I think about it, because I'm going to just go back and round it again. Okay, something like that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to do like a cutaway on this. So what I'll do is I've got that selected first, and then I'm going to select that. I'm going to go into edit mode and select it all. I'm going to go mesh, knife project, and that has projected this onto there. So I can come back here and I can just hide that. So I might use it. Come in here and just go like this, and then just bring it in. Or I can change it. I'm a little concerned about how low it is. I kind of want it up here, and I can just inset that like that, or extrude it in. Now this piece I've moved, so I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to come back over here. I don't know what the hell that is. Makes me think I should do some kind of design with them. But I'm going to select the top edge, if I can get it. And sometimes I would have to go back to here just so I can see better. Yeah. And then if I wanted to put something in there, I would just take this. And what happens if I do that a little bit? Nah, I don't like that as much. All right, so just take that and Shift D, duplicate it. I don't know if I had to break it out, but I did. I'll extrude it back and delete that back face. Maybe on this one, I'll scale it in a little bit. Let's flip those though. Let's take that and push it in. I think that's a good place to leave it for the moment before I start doing all kinds of crazy things that I don't necessarily want in it. I want to think about a couple more pieces on here, obviously. Either the battery pack, or maybe this is oxygen or some kind of gas that you would put in here. I'm thinking that this is going to be like a glass material or plastic, and we'll put a few more, greebles or doodads on it or whatever. But I mean, that's going to be it. We're not going to do too much, but we'll do whatever we think looks cool, whatever I think looks cool on this. So it's been a pretty destructive workflow so far, but that's just the way it is. And we'll just look at statistics, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. So that's it for the moment for the SCIFI specimen container or canister, and we'll pick it up next time with hopefully some decent additions to this.